also have a website where I post ASMR and non-ASMR content almost daily. It is always linked in my description box below. ASMRxbabe with 2 E's.com. And it helps to support my channel when you join. I do not put any mid-roll ads onto my videos here on YouTube to make your experience with ASMR the most relaxing possible. So you can always support me on my website. I do my best to make it extremely worthwhile. There are 4 different tiers, so you can access different pieces of the website. There's no commitment. You're free to join, leave whenever, and do new things. I'm going to be posting an extra video this month in celebration of hitting 500 members. I did post an extra video here on YouTube $2.95, but then a separate charge of $1.98. No clue why they did that. They do it all the time. It's weird and annoying. I couldn't say that if this was sponsored. So that got us 3 meals. We usually get 3 meals per week for dinner, and that's how much we cook. Sometimes we'll get 4, and on the other nights, realistically, we're either eating leftovers or eating out. We eat out a lot, like order out a lot or go out to dinner. I don't really cook on weekends. The next one is a charge from Apple for $20.13. I honestly don't know exactly what this is for. I have Apple Music. I have a couple apps that I have a subscription to, so, I don't know. Maybe it's gotta be something from that wheelhouse. Next thing on January 12th was I paid $150 of my credit card bill. I usually pay my credit card bill in big chunks, and I really only use my credit card for large purchases. The reason that I paid this in a small chunk is because I had paid it the day before, but I had pending charges, and it wouldn't let me overpay. So I wanted to make sure I got rid of those last pending charges. I forget what I spent on my credit card with this $150, if I'm being totally honest. Next, same day, there's a lot happening on this day. I spent $50 at the nail salon. That is what it costs to get my nails done. I think it used to be $45, and I feel like sometimes it is $45, but she charges me extra when she does a third coat, I think, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. I love my nail lady. It's not her rules. And on the same day, I took out 60, but it was 62 with the fee, $60 from the ATM at my nail salon because I did not have cash, and I wanted to tip my nail lady in cash. She has a Venmo, but I asked her, I was like, what do you prefer? She's like, whatever works, whatever's easier. I said, no, what do you prefer me to give you? I don't care. Either way, I will. If you like Venmo, I will do it. If you want cash, I will do it. Which, you might be sitting there like, okay, idiot, obviously she wants cash. Your cash tips, you can kind of, tax evasion a little bit. But A, I don't know if she does that, how that works, and B, for me personally, I hate having cash. I don't know what to do with it. I want money in my bank account so that I can pay my bills with it and pay my rent with it. So I always wanted to ask. She told me she was like, oh, you have cash? I was like, no, I can grab out of the ATM. She's like, oh, no, don't worry about it. I was like, I'm gonna get out of the ATM. So I just decided to get 60. I gave her 20. That is much more than a 20% tip. But she was already started somebody else. I didn't want to ask her for change, and sometimes it's just nice to be nice. So I gave her 20 bucks out of that 60, and I just kept 40, to have on hand. So that is January 12th. So on this day, on the 12th, I spent $332.06. I'm not counting rent or anything like that, but any other bills that pop up, electricity, phone bill, whatever, I will count. So $332.06 for day 1. Day 2, January 13th was a pretty cheap day. So the only spending I had on this day was $114.31. This was an Apple keyboard that I was from Amazon. And it was supposed to be Prime delivery, but it literally didn't come and kept saying it was delayed, which has happened to me with multiple things now on Amazon. It is getting so annoying. So I actually went ahead and canceled that, and I should be getting a refund for that soon. I just ended up buying it straight through Apple and did expedited shipping because I was like, I'm over it. I just want my keyboard. So I'm not going to count that towards the total because that's going to be refunded to me. So yeah. So January 13th, goose egg. Okay. January 14th, we just had a couple things. We went to a funeral that day, unfortunately, for the twins' uncle who passed away. The twins are my best friends. I used to go down the shore to their aunt and uncle's house. I think I went like 4 or 5 summers as a teenager and as an adult, and stayed with them in their home. They're lovely people, and their uncle unfortunately passed away, and it was someone that they were really close to that I had known, so I wanted to go and support them. So that was down the shore. So we spent $2.25 going over the bridge, the Margate Bridge. That's a shore point. And then I have my Easy Pass on a automatic withdraw anytime it gets to a certain amount. So separately, because we went through Jersey and I guess my Easy Pass got to a lower amount, I got charged $65 flat for my Easy Pass bill. And then the third and final thing was $6.35 for Paramount Plus. I got on Paramount Plus's free trial. I guess a week before this, it was a week free, and I watched Why Women Kill, which was fabulous. The first season I highly recommend. It's hilariously entertaining. The best part is the 80s couple, and the husband, I guess this is a spoiler, but like not really. The husband pretends to try to kill himself by taking a bunch of pills, because he's gay, and his wife found out that he was gay secretly. And she comes up and she sees him, like, it's funny, like it's a comedy show. It's not like a serious, although I'm realizing the way I'm describing it does not sound funny. But she comes up and she sees him and he's like passed out, like pretending to be passed out, and she like slaps him across the face and calls 911, and she's like, you think you're gonna die to get out of this? Fuck you. And I just thought that that was so funny because I honestly so savage, and I would do the same thing to my husband. So anyway, that's an aside. So our total for January 14th is only $73.60, bringing our full weekly total thus far to $405.66. Okay, so next we have January 15th. What? 15th? And the first thing we have is a dentist bill. I just called and paid a dental bill, which I'm an idiot because I totally forgot about our HSA card. If you don't know, an HSA is a health savings account, which a lot of employers let you sign up for to basically take pre-tax dollars off your paycheck and put that into an account that can be used towards all types of health-related items, medical bills, medicine, Tylenol, whatever, some sunscreens, some like even like acne face washes. I got like a massage gun with it, like from Amazon for soothing sore muscles. So things that are within like the health category. And there's websites specifically where HSA is taken and stuff like that. Band-aids, tampons. Don't quote me on everything exactly, but prescriptions with it. So anyway, I paid a dental bill for $27. I was bad girl and I did DoorDash on this day and got McDonald's, and we spent $31.29. I got a McChicken with cheese and a small fry and a Diet Coke. Honestly, I might not even have gotten a Diet Coke. I think we had soda here, which we never do. It was like leftover from Christmas. And then Tony got a 10-piece nugget and a small fry and maybe a drink, and it was $31.29. Oh my god. And then wait, a separate charge for $10.67 because I forgot to add his fries, and it was like, do you want to, like, this pissed me off so bad. It was like, you have, 4 minutes to add on to your McDonald's order if you like want something else or forgot. And I was like, oh shit, okay, good. So I added, what I thought I was doing was adding the fries to this order. No. Such a misrepresentation. Shame on you, DoorDash. It created a new order with a new DoorDasher for literally a small fry. I was like, are you kidding me? So I felt really bad then for the DoorDasher, and I like tipped them like $5-6 because I was like, this person probably thinks I'm such an asshole. Like, why would you order like a whole meal, just a small fry? Like, I just can't. I was so pissed. It made no sense. I'm sure that DoorDasher and my original DoorDasher were there at the same time. It was 2-minute difference. So stupid. So that's why that was $10.67. Also on this day, I placed an order on Amazon for $42.39. I got just toilet paper, paper towels, and soap. Body soap. What is happening? Something's happening. Someone's doing something. A machine of some sorts. And then the final thing on this day it was my mom's birthday dinner, and we were taking her, my dad and I took her out to dinner. Her and my dad are not together, they're divorced, and she has a boyfriend, but he kind of was like, can I come? I was like, I have to ask mom. He's like, okay. My mom's like, sure. They're friends, so it's nice. And I split the bill with my dad and spent $109.80. I was actually surprised that we had such a high bill, considering none of us got alcohol. My mom got one cocktail, but we just got a lot of stuff to share. So January 15th's total was $221.15, bringing the total so far for the 4 days to $626.81. Okay, so we have 3 more days. So January 16th. So I have 2 separate transactions for my credit card. I don't know why there was 2 in this case, but whatever. So the first one was for $113.53. The next one is a big one, was for $772.43. This is the deposit for my trip to Aruba with Tony. We're going for our 1-year anniversary, for our wedding anniversary in March. So this was the down payment. It's like we booked it kind of last minute because of my passport situation, so trying to scramble to like pay for everything within 5 minutes, but then spread it out a little. So that's gonna bring us up right there. And then the last thing that day, jumping from the credit card being a huge payment to something tiny, is 80 cents I spent at Staples. I had to print out a return label. My sister got me a belt for Christmas that did not end up fitting me, so I returned that, and I got a really cute belt from Saks. 17th, January 17th, I spent $29.16 at Amazon. This was also for some like household paper products, soap, toothpaste, whatever I got. I also went to the grocery store this day, just really quickly. I still need to do a full shopping and like desperately, but I hate going to the grocery store without my husband. I think it's such a boring chore, and if I have to do it, like, he has to come with me. And he's also the cart pusher. He is my bag boy. He carries the bags, like puts them in the car while I can get in the car and be warm, things of that nature. And it's just more fun when he comes. So he wasn't home at that time, but I wanted to go out and grab him specifically sugar for his coffee because he was working night shift like that day, and then the next day he was working morning shift, so he was gonna be tired, and I wanted to make sure that he could make coffee at home because we're out of sugar and he won't drink his coffee without sugar. He likes it very sweet. So I got sugar and a couple things, and I spent $21.17. And then the last thing for that day was my Verizon bill. What do I have with Verizon? We have their Wi-Fi, and then I have my cell phone bill separately. I think this is the Wi-Fi. I don't know. We don't have their cable or anything like that. So it's $79.99. So the total for January 17th was $130.86, with the total so far for the week, $1,644.43. So let's look at the last day to get the final total. Okay, so last day, January 18th, there's kind of a lot of stuff in here. So the first thing is USPS, $2.39. How I went to Staples and printed that shipping label. I had to buy an actual packaging to put the belt in. I would normally reuse the original packaging. I did not have that because it was a gift, so I did have to purchase it. The second thing was I finally went and got the keyboard from Apple, where it like charged me finally, instead of through stupid Amazon, and that was a little more expensive than the Amazon one. I don't know why, because shipping was only $9 for expedited, and it should have been the same. I don't know. But it was $149.04. Honestly, I'd rather pay an extra $20, like, to just, because Amazon was pissing me off. So it's just the principle, like, cancel. Don't tell me it's Prime and it's gonna be here tomorrow, and then continuously, like, have it be delayed. I swear this happens all the time. I had to cancel one of Tony's Christmas presents because of that. It just continually got pushed back, and it was just all lies. It's like, it's clearly sold out, and there's clearly an issue. Like, label it correctly. Also this day, the belt I just spoke about from Saks. So this belt was $150. I found a gift card that I had to Saks for $50. The gift card is so old. I always forget about gift cards. If it's not a place that I like, definitely shop at. I literally don't even remember who got me this gift card. It was very thoughtful though, because, you know, I'll shop at Saks. So it ended up being $95 for this belt, with the $50 gift card off, and then there was some other coupon code for free shipping or whatever it was. I don't know, maybe it was $145. So I'm excited about that. Okay, I guess the other things I was seeing was I got a Venmo deposit from Tony. He gets paid and he pays me for our bills and stuff on Thursdays. So that came through, and then I transferred the money that he gave me to our rent savings account. I keep that all in a separate account so everything's all organized and we don't accidentally spend our rent money. And then the final thing is a charge from Apple for $11.65. Again, I'm not exactly sure what this is. I feel like this is you take the, credit card out of this, we'll take the 772 minus the 150 for like the vacation stuff. We're looking at $980, which is under $1,000, which is pretty good. I took a look at my last, what I spent in a week, and it was 2,000 something, and this was a while ago, so it was a couple salaries ago. So considering like lifestyle creep and everything, to know that I spent less than I did in my previous video, I'm happy with it. Thank you guys for watching and being nosy. Feel free to leave all your judgment and things in the comments. This type of video is asking for it when it comes to that, but I think it's all very normal spending from my perspective. And let me know if you want me to do one of these where I ball out. Who knows? I don't know. I have to see what that looks like. I might scare myself. Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all. If you like this video and you're not subscribed, don't forget to. And don't forget to check my website out. Thank you so much. I will see you cuties